Yo! Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Say hey. I know it's probably pretty noisy right now. It is very hot where I'm at. It was 109 today. It was 117 last week. And every day has been about the same. It is goddamn hot. Doggone hot out here in South Texas. We are down here melting away to nothing. But we do have some stuff to go over. We got some footage from the gathering of the Juggalos, where Cottonmouth Kings had their triumphant return of sorts that people like to hate on for some reason. If you're going to be hating, go away. Go sit outside. We're here to have some fun tonight. We're going to watch their full set. It was uploaded via courtesy from Chase in Clownz. That's Chase, in Clownz with a Z. Go check out his YouTube channel. Subscribe. Let him know Staunch sent you. Let me know if it's too loud here. I have a fan and the AC going right now. Probably going to turn it off later, but for the opening of the show, I don't care. It's hot. Snowman in the comments. Snowman's my old friend from here. He knows exactly how hot it gets down here. D. Beezy. Can't wait to hear about the gathering. I haven't looked too deep into it. I will say I highly regret not going to this year's gathering. It looked like a good time, a fun time. There's a few things I want to talk about, though. And depending on how long I can do this stream, depending on how hot it gets in here, I have a few things to show you after the initial stream. But we're going to go over the KMK at the gathering. I also have some things to talk about with Cleopatra regarding their vinyl and whatnot. And maybe we can... there's like some things I particularly want to hear from them that it's still able to be on vinyl. So we'll have a little vinyl discussion real quick. And also I have some interesting screenshots I want to share with you guys that kind of pertain to why, the happenings with Richter and whatnot. Again, pretty much what I do here on the channel when I do these KMK live streams is I'll gather up the info that I see happening, you know what I mean? Things that I think are interesting, things I want to share with you. And if I take too long to do the live stream, sometimes I won't add them, A lot of you guys have been sending me footage. Thing is, like, the guys are on tour. They're doing the same set every night. So don't feel bad if I don't show your particular footage. I do watch it all. I do enjoy it all, even though because I'm not there. They didn't come to Texas. So that's what I have to do to see the shows. That's what I got to do. So tonight we're going to be watching some footage. We got a lot of fun things happening. But guys, you know how it goes. We're going to see if people jump in the stream, and we're going to kick it a little bit. And I'm going to go get some bowls loaded and get something cold to drink because it is very hot. It is very hot. And let's see if some people jump on, man. Share this stream. Share it all over the place. Share it with the ICP pages, KMK pages and whatnot. It's hard for me to do that once that starts. So let's get to it, guys. Get your bowls ready and whatnot. I will be right back. Go share this video around, guys. We're waiting to see if anyone else jumps in. I'm about to blow down with you guys. Let's do it. Do it. How do you sell a chicken to a blind man? You say, hey, would you like to buy a ticket? Hit that like, make sure you're subscribed, leave me a comment, all that good shit. We're going live here in just a few minutes. Alright guys, I think maybe it is about that time. What's up everybody? Look at that empty, beautiful seat. Let's wait a few more minutes. It looks like the camera has screwed up. I think it's about time to get a new camera. What do you guys What's up, everybody? It is me, the Staunch Gang, and we have El Vadine down here lying on the floor. What do you guys got going? I sure have missed you, fellas. Again, it is very hot. I'm sorry if there's any residual noise in here. I have to have a fan on, otherwise I will be drenched in sweat, and nobody, and I do mean nobody, wants to see that. So very happy to be here with you guys. We got a fun little stream going for tonight. Can't wait to get into the thick of that. But let me see what you guys have going in the chats. Well, what you motherfuckers over here saying? Okay. Team Giant in here. Giant Steve. I saw, obviously, you know, those Team Giant shirts. They always seem to make the rounds, which is awesome. But I saw that, you know, Chuck was wearing one. We still need to exchange shirts, man. I got way behind. I got way behind on everything, honestly. I will get you some merch, though. I know I've been waiting to do that for a while for some reason. I got plenty of stickers. I can get you guys some decals. Every time I do streams, I'll ask if you guys want a decal. Hit me up on Instagram and shoot me an address, and I'll send it to you. And I will. Like I said, I'm just a bit behind on things. Sorry if I'm starting to sweat. I turned the AC off and it is very hot. I don't know if you heard earlier, it was 109 degrees down here today. It was 117 last week. It is not fun, but hey, we're making it work, guys. We're making it work. So you know, first thing we gotta fucking do, shout out to you guys hanging out here and watching with me, man. I very much appreciate anybody who hangs with me when I do these live streams, especially the KMK live streams. It's a nice little community we got going. So, you know, this one goes out to you guys watching right now. Loyal, Staunch Gang, Team Giant, all you guys. Did any of you guys get to make it to the gathering this year? Because that would be cool to hear some perspective. I don't know. Every year I try watching whatever videos I can, and this year there was a lot. You can basically like relive the whole festival going through footage on YouTube. It's pretty sweet. In the comfort of my own hot, sweaty ass home, instead of being on a campground sweating ass. Here we go, another one. To the staunch gang. And we'll do some more in a few, fellas. You know, that was not it. You never made it to a gathering. Yeah, me neither, man. I want to go sometime. Shit. Appreciate you guys watching. As usual, we get a lot more viewers later on whenever I edit these down and whatnot and so forth. So right now, anyone watching on the streams, I mean, I very much appreciate that shit. You have no idea. So let's get to a few things. If I have time, I did get to hang out with Vanilla Ice this past weekend. Again, it was my second time hanging with the dude, with the Iceman. And if we have time, I'll share all that footage with you that I got and tell you some stories and whatnot. So let's get to it, man. The first few things I wanted to check out here is, so we all know Cleopatra Records has been putting out some vinyl from KMK, more particular like the stuff that was right after their Cleopatra releases, like everything that was put out directly from Subnoise. And here we get like the first big Subnoise run, you know, there was like the first big actual Subnoise KMK album. And this is the first one that came out whenever I got into them. Like when I got into KMK, I was there when this album came out. And this is the one that we used to listen to a lot. And then, of course, number 7 was after this. So those two are the ones I ate up a lot. It took me forever to grow on, you know, High Society. But although, I mean, they're all being, the whole thing's good. You know, all their album, all the early stuff, in my opinion, they all differ. And I kind of wanted to make a separate video about that later. We'll talk about that some other time. And like from Royal Highness to number 7, like things were crazy. And check it out. But here we're getting some classic troubles from Cleopatra Records. It says, anyone else get fired up and receive 2 LPs? Like 2 LPs that were both the same side. This dude got 2 side 1 and 2s. You know what I mean? It should be 1, 2, 3, 4. He got 1, 2, and then the other one's 1, 2. And like, what the fuck? On top of that, people were sending me pictures of their records coming in warped. And I've gotten, I think it was my number 7. One of the discs came in warped, but I was just like, well, they're clearly not top quality vinyl. You know what I mean? Anyone who's into vinyl can tell you a 180 gram to a fucking Cleopatra record. You know, like it happens a lot with local bands and stuff. Whenever friends of mine's bands put records out, they come in and they're like the same quality as Cleopatra. Nothing wrong with that or anything. Just take care of your shit, right? But Cleopatra, I don't know. They seem to not care too much. And then like some of the binding will be off on the record sleeves themselves. But you know, it still is very cool to have these on vinyl. And as far as what else they're allowed to, like, I guess put out, they put out D-Loc stuff, so we may be seeing the D-Loc runs of albums, and I don't know if they're going to be doing, like, the Johnny Richter album or anything else. Like, we've already seen from Cleopatra, we've seen, like, the King Spade, and, I don't know if they put that, I don't know if they put King Spade out, but they put, so far, all the KMK albums that they put out have been okay. You know, they've been working on artwork here and there, and they've been leaving a lot of things the same. It's been pretty cool. But I thought it was odd. Like the first thing they put out was like a very strange greatest hits, and like it is like not their greatest hits. That's the weird thing about it. I always wonder like what the deal is with that. I'm kind of happy it happened because rumor is like that record got KMK more involved, got D-Loc involved, and being like, hey, let's maybe not put out this shitty artwork, and we can work together on this. And then, like, you know, from interviewing Zinger and whatnot, you can check out that interview. Well, basically, like, it was D-Loc working with Zinger and working with Cleopatra in conjunction to make things cooler for the fans. So, which is all awesome. But then Cleopatra goes and does shit like this. So, I don't know. Have any of you guys been getting the albums from Cleopatra? Did anyone else have any similar problems? I haven't myself been able to get this latest release. I do really, really want it. Everyone smash that like, by the way. And let's see. Before we get to the footage, we'll get to the little bit of drama we have here. So hey, right here. Hey, look, there's me and Vanilla Ice. Where are we? Here, check this out right here. This is pretty sweet. This the new KMK shirts. They did like a little photo shoot and whatnot, and I think it was Donald Severance at For the Record sent me some footage of these dudes, and they're all rocking these on tour. It's a pretty bold statement here. This is Cottonmouth Kings. Like they're straight up stating it. This is Cottonmouth Kings, and we got Chuck repping the shit out of it. This was a post of his on Facebook, and he's talking about how he loves what he's doing, and you know he's happy to be where he is, and fucking family, straightforward, and just that these guys are going full force. I for one cannot wait to hear some new KMK tunes with these guys. I wish they would put something out this summer for us. You know, maybe before their next wing of their tour. And I can't wait to hear them do some live stuff on their tours, because shit, that'll be awesome. I think the closest we got, I mean, was New Day with the Legacy band, and that live is pretty sweet. I know you guys got to see that on my stream that I showed that on, but I really wish that they would get the Legacy band to go along with them. It would feel much more old school having a full band, and we'll talk about that a little later when we watch the footage. But when it comes to Chuck, well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask him whenever I went and saw Nomads. I didn't like bother him with this shit. I mean, everyone. The obvious question is, what's up with King Click? Where's Richter? What's up? And have y'all noticed? I mean, that the last footage I posted of Stack Styles and Johnny Richter, they're working on some new tunes, but there's no real word. Even on that interview that Richter did, I mean, there's no real word on what happened or why. You know, it's everyone assumes it's the same old drama. But even I said, like, from me talking to Richter, how could Richter possibly be cool with Chucky just nonchalantly just going on his own will to go tour with D-Loc after everything Richter said, unless Chucky had a damn good reason. You know what I mean? The guy's an outspoken dude. He speaks his mind. He speaks the truth the way he sees it. He didn't hide anything. Anything said between him and D-Loc that was in any sort of, I don't know, anything that sounded angry between the two, that was confrontational, it's all out there for them to see. And you'd better damn well believe that they've talked about it and squashed it and are homies, you know? There's no way, like, these dudes aren't lying about this shit. And which just brings me all around to it. It kind of makes you question things. After everything we've seen, after all of the drama and the he said and the she said, and what came out and what's happening now, it's strange to see, like, where the people are that aren't with KMK right now that should be, in my opinion. I'm not going to say any names. It's obvious who. But what the fuck are those guys doing? D-Loc is out here touring, going on, 3 years straight touring. You know, the dude's doing something with it. And he's getting a lot of respect from what it looked like at the Juggalo, at the Juggalo Fest, at the gathering of the Juggalos. So I don't know, man. I think things are really coming around, and you get some heavy hitters like Chuck and Judge D. I mean, come on, and that's not even counting, you know, the time. I think they're way better. I think it makes it so much better, put it that way, when Dog Boy's around, you know? And Taxman for sure. Taxman, you see Taxman on stage, and it automatically feels more like it used to be. And then, you know, you throw in like Gillies and everyone else, all those dudes. Yeah, that's tight too. Don't get me wrong. It's just, I think those dudes need a little more something popping with them because you don't. After a while, it kind of just looks like a bunch of dudes on stage. That's why I like how D-Loc is starting to wear those old school kind of Daddy X KMK shirts and whatnot. Differentiate a little bit, you know. But that being said, man, people have been hitting me up for a few months now, telling me that there was a fight between Chuck and Richter. And before I get into this, let me just say straight up, Chucky knows I respect the shit out of Chucky. I got nothing but love for Richter either. I'm not trying to fucking bring up drama and start shit. I'm just reporting back to you guys, and seeing as it came from Chucky himself, well, I don't see anything wrong with it. People were telling me that there was a fight that people have told me, rumors. I heard it from 3 different people, okay? And I don't want to say where they heard it from, but it was the same source. I don't doubt it at all. The story was that the guys were hanging out, a pipe or some sort of device for smoking garbage fell out, or was in Chuck's presence at some point, and a big argument broke out. And at some point, they were saying that fists were thrown. People were saying he hit him, pushed him, and they weren't cool anymore. I recently had a chat with Kevin Zinger, and he mentioned, hey, everyone's doing their thing. Chucky's out there doing, and he even said, Richter, he's going through what he's going through, and I didn't that's it. That's all I have to hear. I don't know what he's going through, but hearing people like Kevin and Judge and these guys speak kind of lightly about, it's obvious who's not here, and obviously we all want him here. I don't know, man. That's not good. Throwing that shit in the mix is not cool. But look at this. Someone straight up asked him. Ryan Chillicote, he's the one that told me about this. I'm sorry. He told me to shout out a different name. I forgot what it was. My bad, homie. But hey, look. He says, what happened to King Click and Johnny Richter? Is it true you punched Johnny Richter in the face? Now this is basically just a fan asking Chucky Chuck. He says, what happened to Johnny Richter and King Click? Is it true you punched him in the face? And right off the bat, Chucky Chuck says, no, he's on hard drugs, and it was a headbutt. So that's what happened with King Click. He's on hard drugs, and it wasn't a punch. It was a headbutt. And now they're saying, thank you for finally clearing the air. It makes sense. It's been missing for a while. And look at this. We got Fuck You saying Johnny's got a problem. Brilliant. So, hey, man, much love to Johnny Richter. I hope you get over that shit if that's the case. If this is all hearsay, which I'm sure you're going to say it is, then that sucks, man. I'm sorry to be one contributing to the shit. But fact is that we're all worried about it. We're all concerned. We've all heard the rumors. And I think it's safe to say, like, I believe in Chuck's word here. You know what I mean? And as far as I can gather, it was not a crack pipe. It was the other kind of pipe, whatever. I don't care. It's all garbage. But crazy to see, Chucky straight up cleared the air there. He's a real dude. People are going to ask. He's not going to bullshit him. That's the same thing that Johnny Richter would have done. Oh, I want to be 100 with you. I got no reason to lie, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. I'm a little bitter about the whole situation because I never had anything but love for Richter, and he never seemed to really give a shit. Not about me in particular, but about anything, So you just expect to be as popular as you were back in the day, just going on a one-off tour randomly with only two members of the group. Like, it's just strange to see. Whenever you see guys like Chucky, like D-Loc, who are just touring all the time, It had been a while since we heard from Judge D. Now he is back full in effect. He is killing it with these guys. Some of the best verses on these newer tracks that, when KMK does old tracks live. And some of my favorite stuff is hearing Judge D with his original verses. I'm assuming our original verses. Meaning that I don't think he's recycling them from his old songs, but I don't know. Either way, man, it's really cool to see all these dudes doing shit. I just wish we could see everyone else who's not doing shit. That being said, hey, look, it's me and Vanilla Ice. I can tell you more about that later. Let me see what you guys got going in the chats. Let's see. Bump. For the record, what up? I was just talking about you. Kid, check the rhyme. Anyone who has beef with it, run up or shut up. Holla for the record. Hell yes. Holla for the record. Salute to D-Loc, damn straight. You're blazing a fatty, enjoying this 120-degree breeze. Oh my god, it is hot. Chuck is the backbone. I agree. Chuck is such a solid presence. Always killer, man. Always fucking killer. For the record, says for touring and doing his D-Loc, yeah. Shout out to D-Loc for touring and doing his part for all the fans, grinding hard. Exactly. I do like I like all of them. I wish everyone the best, man. Straight up. Yes, it was a glass dick. Kid check the rhyme says, beating wives, tweaked out nights. Ooh, what a feeling. Ooh, what a life. This guy knows. You know what? That right there, we need to bring the Pesci back for that one. Ooh, what a feeling. Ooh, what a life. Oh, that reminds me. I scored some CBD earlier, if you will, and it doesn't look like the greatest. Let's find out right now. In South Texas, where we got CBD shops all over the place. Not horrible. It's called Ghost Hulk. Ghost Hulk. Ghost Pesci. Ah, motherfucker. Okay. Bobby B is live on Twitch right now, Giant Steve. Yes. Shout out to Bobby B, but obviously I was talking about him too. His Twitch things are cool. I dig it. It was nice that he had Richter on there. I want music, man. I want some music. I want some music from these guys. And from what I hear, Bobby B is working on some shit. But, I mean, we've been saying that for a while now. And I don't know. Everyone's working on shit. Everyone's making music. I want to hear it already. I'm getting impatient. Shout out to Bobby B, though. If you're not over there on Twitch watching his stream, come over here on mine. If I would have known he was going live tonight, I wouldn't have done it. Just to show him respect, you know. I used to keep up with all that, but I like watching those streams when I'm working on something or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just nothing that really keeps my attention too long if I'm not doing something else. So it's like I watched a bunch of them. I'll check in every now and then. I like to pop in and try to get him to say, "What up, Stotts?" You know. But it sounds like I'm being bitter or something. I'm really not. I want these musicians to make music, and I want to see shit. Giant Steve Richter's not on there now. He was on a few months ago. That's what I meant. I shared it on a stream or somewhere on a KMK Chronicles episode, or at some point I shared it. But if anyone is watching Bobby B's stream simultaneously, tell him what's that. Staunch is live right now, and he says, "What up? We want to hear some new music." I've been wanting to make an episode about Bobby B's streams in particular, and Bobby B's new music and stuff that he's been doing, because I realized he did put some new stuff out recently. If I'm not mistaken, it was either that or like a re-release of I think it was the old Neighborhood stuff that he put out, right? He re-released it, and so that was cool to hear. I think we played some of that on the stream as well, but I've been wanting to do a video covering more Bobby B stuff. I've got the okay to use a few clips and whatnot. I've just been kind of biding my time with that because my fingers are still crossed that I'll get to chat with Bobby at some point about something, you know. Hey, that being said, guys, that's all the drama kind of happening right now. Sad to see. I know these dudes are tight. They've been homies forever. The homies that have been friends that long can usually get past shit like this, and I wish them all the best, man. Straight up. So let's get to it. Let's get to the y'all guys want to watch some of this Juggalo footage. The gathering of the Juggalos. Let's see here. You're more in a Mod Sun and MGK these days than KMK, says Giant Steve. MGK. I can't dig MGK. Mod Sun I've never actually heard, but that's pretty funny though. Let's see. Where in the goddamn? Oh, here we are. Oh, hey, look, it's two of me. All right, so let's get to it. I'm not sure exactly how this set is going to go here. Juggalos! Let me know how that sounds, guys. Can you hear everything okay? I don't think this audio is the best on this video. Sorry guys, it messed up. That tends to happen. I do everything I can for these. It's such a shame. You guys are sticking with me even though the channel's ghetto as hell. I just need new gear, man. I need to just jump in that fucking barrel already. Let's see. Oh, look, there we go. All right, let's try this again, fellas.
Oh shit, yeah, you know what time it is.
D-Lo in the motherfucking house.
All the kings and queens coming up on the stage. Yeah, it's a family affair. Y'all say
It's a family affair.
We wanna hear you guys. Hey yo, when we say Cottonmouth, you say Kings.
Cottonmouth, Cottonmouth.
When we say Cottonmouth, you say Kings.
Cottonmouth.
Again, shout out to Chasing Clowns on YouTube for the footage. Chasing Clowns.
Let's get this place jumping.
You see, at first I thought it was a bunch of people booing, but that I think that's the whoop whoops. Look at Judge going off right here, man. What do you guys think? They had a pretty big crowd too. Yo.
Everybody get the fuck up.
So I really dig it so far. Let me see what you guys got in the. Okay, so no one's really chatting it up yet, but I dig it so far. I do think this is pretty damn tight. Judge going off. It's so cool that Judge D is back. Let me know how everything sounds. Land of the free. You see what I mean? Like they've been doing basically the same kind of lineup. Obviously, they don't do Dog's Life and stuff unless Dog goes there. Let's see what they do next. That Team Giant. Yeah, it sounds like booze, but I think it's just woo. They got a lot of love from the crowd, man. Of course, this is a big hit for all the boys and girls. See what I mean? Look at this shit. It's tight. Look, I saw them do this with Nomads as well, I believe. Oh, no, wait, no, they did. I'm thinking of different stuff. I always associate this tune with a knuckle up, hit it with your best shot. I don't know why. I think the mic's fucking up here or something. Let's see what we got else coming up though. From what I remember, the set picks up. Yeah, let's check out. Let's check out Chuck's part. Hell yeah. Damn, this shit looks tight, man. I wish I could have been there. I was just on stage with Vanilla Ice last weekend. I bet you these guys would have let me on stage too. Could have hit the bong. Could have worn my Hawaiian shirt. Painted my face. Let's see what's next. Whoop, whoop.
Shout out to all the Juggalos, much respect. If you know this shit, put your hands up and say this shit.
Sorry about the audio. I think it gets better. One of my favorite songs from them. Pretty obvious song, but I really like it. The crowd's getting way more lively as the minutes go on. Fuck, I wish I could have done. Check this out right here. Fuck yeah. Judge motherfucking Day. Fuck yeah. Just like that, man. Judge D back in the fucking fold. Hopefully we get a new Judge D album too. That'll be sweet, man. I will stand by the Legacy Band forever because I got to hang out with those guys. I still keep in touch with them when I can. Those dudes are some very, very talented dudes, man. I like hanging out with people that are talented and good at what they do, who are obsessed with what they do, who love what they do, and that's exactly every single one of those dudes. Shout out to the Legacy Band. The fucking Damn Dad, Stigmata, to Chris, Tavares. Shout out to all those guys, man. I wish they would come back into the fold. That being said, wouldn't it be sweet? That's what they should do. Here's my idea, D-Loke and KMK, Judge D in particular. How about the Legacy Band comes and starts a band with Judge D, and you put out a new Judge D album or an EP. 4 tracks featuring the Legacy Band. That'd be the shit. I'm just saying. Let's see what is next. Oh, they get a family chick. Not a bad crowd at all. Look at that. Not bad at all. So guys, we'll finish it up in a minute, but I think this is pretty tight. I think that I think this is basically like what we've all been kind of waiting for. I for one, every time something new would happen with KMK, be like, oh, this is tight. They're almost there. They're almost there. They're almost there. Now I feel like cards are on the table. Certain cards weren't played. You know, there was a lot of odd shuffling. Maybe that happened. Who knows? But I think it's pretty obvious now how far this whole thing's going to go member-wise. You know, best case scenario, we're going to get a new KMK album with as many features as doable. Like, I'm really hoping Dogboy comes in on a new track. And I'm hoping, you know, the same with Chuck and Judge D. I'm hoping it's all of them on all the tracks, and that it is treated as like this is Cottonmouth Kings, as you know the shirt said earlier, the new KMK shirt. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for here, and I am totally satisfied with this shit. In the past, I have said like my dream KMK lineup before. Not dream, but like imaginary, like the big what ifs. And my thing was like Judge D, Chucky Chuck, and Big B, along with D-Lo, because D-Lo was always there, obviously. I think I was like, that would be a legit lineup, obviously, if Richter were in the fold, you know. That would be just so insane. That would be crazy. That would have been a crazy lineup. And now we basically have it just minus the Big B, you know, which I still think Big B would be tight. They should throw him on a track, if anything, because I still think like Big B has some of the best flow amongst the classic Subnoise crew, you know. So hey, let's see. Are you guys still watching? Anyone talking in the chat, or is Giant Steve holding it down? DBZ in the chaos. Giant Steve is right. Mod Sun new song Strangers is dope. I will listen to it, and then that will be the very first Mod Sun song I've ever heard. But I will do it. Maybe we can check it out later. I'll get a copyright strike. Fuck it. If anyone's willing to donate anything, a few bucks to the channel, that'd be tight too. We are monetized as far as we can go tonight. A lot of times when you're doing like when I live stream hip hop and whatnot, the beat itself will fuck off and get me boned. Which sucks. But hey, let's finish this up. I'm having a good time watching this with you fellas. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts down there on all of this stuff. Anything I'm talking about. What have you guys been listening to aside from Mod Sun and MGK? Let me know what movies you've been watching. Let me know what you want me to talk about. In-gate, talk to me, staunch gay. Are they gonna do put it down? Oh yes. I need to get Taxman fucking flowing out some shit. That'd be tight. Man, did this thing freeze up again? I think it did. Let's try this again, fellers. We'll skip through it a bit. I think, from what I remember, some cool shit happens. I skimmed through this earlier. I'm horrible with remembering things. And whatnots. Fucking computer. Bunch of bullshit. Anyone want to donate a computer to the channel? Okay, here we go. Alright, fellas, let's get to it. See, and I feel like when all these guys are on stage together, they up each other's game. Even like when they tour without, without Tax up there, it would be like these three dudes doing their thing. And just that with Tax up there adds so much more. That's cool that he flew out there to be in the gathering. Would have been tight if Dog Boy showed up. I guess they're just trying to make whatever cash they can while they're there. You got to remember these guys were on tour. Fucking Gathering the Juggalos is just part of their tour. For the record, homeboy Donald Severance, he saw them a few days after this, I believe. Took them out some buds. Shoot the shit with the fellas. I hope to see these guys again soon, but I know if they come to Texas, it's probably going to be kind of a minimal thing. I don't think I'm going to get the chance to see everybody unless I go out to LA or California. See, like, this is cool. It's just it'll be way better with a real band. It's still going on. Look at all these juggalos. Oh, it's like so I wouldn't be doing this shit.
Let me see your hands in the air, please. Like this.
Imagine how many people out there right now with fucking hands. That's tight. Get that sub noise chant. There's some cool footage online of the opposite side of the stage. You get the other angle. I think at one point D-Lo's like bodies or what's it called? Stage dives. Stage dives. Old school vibes there. That's cool seeing that many people checking out some noise. Representation. That's all we need.
Shout out to all the Juggalos. Let's rip this motherfucking place apart.
Let's rip this motherfucking place apart. That's awesome. Crowd, man. I dig it.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe they'll play next year again. Go that
Keep that energy.
do a little stunt TV Oh, hell yeah. That's cool. They're doing like some of the punk stuff. Hell yeah. Again, shout out to Chasing Clownz. It's Chase, N, Clownz with a Z on YouTube. Check them out. I love that he goes out of his way to do King Click. I mean, this is a classic Cottonmouth song. King Click is not, like, by no means the King Click only. There was clearly some, I feel like some dirt thrown by them being called King Click in the first place. For them to be doing this little few verses from King Click, that's like, Get with the king click. Sorry, guys. I keep switching back and forth. I think that's what's fucking everything. Oh, God. So let's see what you guys got going on this shit. Crawl out of that Texas gutter. Good Lord. I know, right? Yes, you do need to raise money for a bus ticket so I can come into society down here in the bottom of the fucking ass of Texas. Vanilla Ice and KMK, wouldn't that be tight? I always thought Riff Raff and Vanilla Ice should have done something. Speaking of that, it's pretty funny what happened to Riff Raff at the gathering. I want to make a little review about that later, so I won't talk about it much now. Okay, let's skip around a bit here. The joys of being ghetto as fuck. Okay.
We ride limos too.
And Reynolds.
I remember playing the very first ever gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, that was cool. KMK was at the very first gathering, right?
Live life to the fullest. Every day's a gift, respect the moment. The ways to praise.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
When you're smoking at the right mind,
They're doing some really cool, really tight tracks here. They didn't just phone it in to the gathering, you know? Fuck yeah. That's cool they got a good spot too, man. I'm glad they didn't play like at 11 in the morning or something. I think it was the flyer said 12 p.m. I was like, these teams are playing 12 p.m.? What the fuck? No, it was 8. That scared me for a sec. I was like, wait a minute. They got a shitty spot. That's the Alien Ant Farm spot.
It's time to find out who's there for the click. It's time to find out who's there for this D-G-A-N. Taking hits. Right now, D-G-A-N.
Oh, yeah.
D-G-A-N. Test the click. D-G-A-N. You better say it. Who's in there? You ask, that's my boy, Johnny. Put your middle fingers up if you don't give a fuck. Got people around the world who's
See, if D-Loc were like a lot of people tried demonizing Loc still. They're like, oh, he stole everything. He did this. He's the one on drugs. He's a thief. He stabbed his friends in the back. People still with the same shit they say about everybody. It's not just alone. The good thing is only a few haters. People will be talking shit. If Loc were really like that, he would have done this. He would have gone to the gathering of Juggalos by his damn self. He was originally booked as D-Loc. He even said in the live stream, like the streams he would do to promote this. Yeah, you know, it's booked as D-Loc, but y'all know what it is. It's fucking Cottonmouth Kings, you know. And they showed up as KMK. Did this as KMK. Just letting all of his homies shine. Like, he didn't have to do this, right? Am I wrong there? He would probably got the same slot at midnight like this. If it were just D-Loc by himself. They didn't need to include everybody and push this narrative that he's been pushing this long. Truthfully, you know, if he were full of shit, he would have gone a different route, is what I feel like. Talking, even the moment I talked to Loke and met him, I knew he was on the level that something was up. And like I can usually trust my gut when it comes to things. And watching all the older streams, and I've always said Loke is one of my favorite voices, and Richter was one of my favorite MCs. Yeah, so I still stand by that. Shit, straight up. There's certain voices I feel you have to have involved with KMK for it to still be KMK. Saint, Daddy X, or Dilo. I honestly think Richter can come and go with it because we've heard so much about him. In my opinion. It's not that golden era of KMK. There's no denying everyone, especially Richter. No denying it. Oh, and now there is this bump. You know what time it is. Having a blast. So I think we've seen live footage of Bump already on the channel before. I'll go ahead and skip to the last few songs here, and then I'll show you the Vanilla Ice footage. How about that? You guys want to see that? You guys want to see the footage of me hanging out at the Vanilla Ice show this past weekend? How's about it? Crawl out of that Texas gutter. I love that. So let's finish this up. Finally, let's just finish it up. Man, I wish I could have been at that goddamn show. Ugh. Maybe I can come out to... I'm planning on maybe going out to Hollywood in a few months. Maybe at the beginning of 2024. I know these dudes like to play at the Whiskey. I love the Whiskey. I love Hollywood. So I want to go back. Maybe that'd be a good time to go see these fools. Maybe we can make that happen.
That's why you label us the cop mouth soldier.
That's a pretty goddamn cool set list. All things considered, like, what incarnation of KMK would you not like to see do all of this?
Break it down, roll it up, let's see you can say it.
It's fucking tight. Watching King Click and like when all that was happening and going to that show, I never thought we'd see this. I really never thought we'd see Chucky on stage with the such a nice fit. Man, they need the legacy band. That shit was tight.
Hey. You guys been having a lot more fucking fun since the Cop Now Kings family showed up in this bitch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let me get a fuck yeah! Say fuck yeah! Put your hands in the air. You go shot to shot.
The lottery.
On the west side, we put our hands in the air and go side to side.
Man, they're just crowd pleasing on this set list. That's tight.
You know what it is.
A little bit of everything. I wish they would do New Day though. New Day, that track really grew on me. I swear. A lot of the drip drop stuff too, I think came pretty well. I know it's not that old, but like listening to it again, I had a really good time really listening to it.
Then I got a fat deal on the start that set. I'm finally got a chance to my ride up the shit. You know it's all the same.
Hell yeah.
Put your hands up. Compound families in this motherfucker. Kilos in this bitch. You know what time it is, man. You know it's all the same. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Let me get my bars up.
What the fuck? I don't know what is. Finish with here. Oh fuck yeah. I dig this shit. It's just like I keep saying it with the full band. I think it'd be obviously much better because get the stage filled up and whatnot. Because I mean, without Tax there, it's got the 3 MCs and like a beat or whatever, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. But on a stage this big, it becomes a little distracting. But you kind of want more, you know. In my opinion, of course. So you're in a club or something. I mean, that's. Shit, there's just these 3 dudes.
We got one
fucking
more song.
Come off the
We
place.
want to see this whole place in
Fucking
the pit.
awesome.
I want this side to that side. I want that side to this side.
Doing
Let's
another
rip this
circle pit,
motherfucker
man.
down.
They're doing a lot of coverage here of songs. What are they gonna do here? The wall of death.
Let's rip this place apart. All the Juggalos. Are you ready? I want
Oh, you're done? That's an interesting choice of song to end on, right? Every now and then you can hear Tax all loud. That's awesome. Really brings the room together, Tax, man. I fucking really dig this. This is proof that what they're doing is working for a lot of people. Haters are now. It's the same like 3 motherfuckers that do hate it. It's all good. Come on, boosty! Bunch of boosties! Fuck yeah, KMK doing the goddamn thing. I want to see this show at some point. Fuck the haters. Fuck the boosties.
When we say peace,
Shout out to the Juggalos, Gathering the Juggalos. Shout out to KMK, Chucky, Judge D, Tax.
one more
That was
thing.
shit. Good
We
show.
gotta get off the set.
And I believe their
When we
tour
say
is
family,
over now, if I'm not
You say
mistaken.
respect. Family. 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 Much love, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe.
All right. Well, that was it, guys. I had a good time watching that. Oh, that was like the full performance. I don't know. Like, I personally really dig it. I think this is the shit. I fucking. If anything else is gonna happen, I'm down. But if this is what keeps happening, and they put a few albums out, do some tours, then I'm totally 100% satisfied with that, as long as they come to Texas. I think the dudes are killing it. Shout out to Cottonmouth Kings, that was tight. But let me see what we got going here in the chats. Oh, there's really not much going on in the chat. It looks like I keep losing connection. Anyways, for whoever's still watching, do you guys want to... We're going to check out... here it is. Where the fuck? Okay, so... This past weekend, I attended the I Love the 90s tour. Down in South Texas, the lineup was... It was Young MC, Tone Loc, Rob Bass, Naughty by Nature, and... No, wait, not Naughty by Nature. It wasn't Naughty by Nature. It was... The goddamn... Two Live Crew, that's what it was. And then, of course, Vanilla Ice. But I got it confused because different people played on different tours. And I didn't know that until I was looking for a flyer. And I was like, what? You're telling me the day after, on this same tour, the day after, goddamn Kid and Play was also playing? I was very upset because I wanted to see Kid and Play. But that being said, I did get some cool footage. As you guys know, I was in a hot dog video commercial with Vanilla Ice a few years ago. If you don't know that, I'll put the link up there and whatnot. I did a whole video and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. But hey, I got to hang out with them again, and it was kind of a weird coincidence of, like, I had a friend who turns out lives in Florida and knows all of, like, the crew and a bunch of cool dudes, and they just kind of got me, hey, backstage and whatnot. When we had a good time, and I'll tell you the story as it goes along. But essentially, the I Love the 90s tour, like, check it out. This is the lineup I got to see, and I actually missed a few of them. I missed a few of the acts because I suck. Let me see here. Let me fix this for you real quick. But I'll tell you why I missed them in a bit. So yeah, this starts off with this dude killing it, man. They still got it, you know. All these guys, like, I understand they're a lot older now, but man, flawless. This dude didn't mess up, didn't fumble once. He did all of his classics. He even did, like, the song from Baby Driver. He did a new song called Nocturnal, I believe it was. It was pretty tight, pretty good. So it's like you go to these shows and you get to see these classic artists, if you will, play some newer stuff they've been working on. There I am watching them. We were right in the very, very front. There's like all the pit, all the VIP, and then we were in the very front. It was like, here's Tone Loc. This is what I was most excited for. It's like I'm wearing my Vanilla Ice shirt from the hot dog video. So yeah, man, Tone Loc. I got to meet him later. Shook his hand. I was like, dude, I love you. Like, check. He just said, "Oh, cool, man." Hell yeah. This dude is on point still. Ain't missing a fucking beat, man. I'll go to any of them. I went to the I Love the 8 or the Lost 8 before. That was tight. Here, look at all the chicks on stage. There's your dog right there. This is cool. They did some covers. Every act there did covers. It's strange. It was very cool to see Tone Loc do this stuff. They did California Love, I believe. Vanilla Ice did like No Woman, No Cry, and a bunch of other covers. I don't want to play too much of the audio from those, of course, because I don't want to get my shit demonetized or whatever. So check this out. He's got that giant Joy Burst, that it's an energy drink that he advertises. I ended up coming home with one. So we got both turtles up here, man. That was tight. And that's my homeboy back there spraying water. That's Dirty. It's Kevin Dirty. Shout out to him for getting me backstage and shit, man.
Go, ninja, go, ninja, go!
Yeah, these dudes are tight, man. I got to see how they got dressed, and like, it was insane. We're sitting there in these suitcases. I'm just like, is that them? Here, look, here I am with Tone Loc. Oh yeah, I did bring my bar essay. This is your typical fanfare for the area. Live Oak Vodka. Shout out to Live Oak Vodka. Texas vodka. So here's my point of view on stage, getting all toasted, getting drunk as hell, partying with the Iceman. At this point, he already knew I was there. He knew who I was again. I'll tell that story. Look at this. We're a big ass crowd. Hanging with the Iceman. Always a fun time. I don't know if y'all caught that, but check this out. Look at this this older lady in the red right here. Oh wait, we missed it. Never mind. That's right, I took it out on purpose. Never mind. Ignore that. Oh yeah, right here. That's my dog Dirty right here, Kevin. Shout the fuck out. That's us backstage in the VIP Vanilla Ice area. That's the VIP Vanilla Ice bathroom apparently. We were just chilling, man. It was cool. You know, we're partying and whatnot, doing it. Everyone there is having a good time. You know what that means, you know. And here's my buddy Blake. I'm just kidding. This is not my buddy Blake. But if you guys have seen this video, this old lady roasting some guy, it was actually just on Ridiculousness last week. Well, the guy talking in the video, he says, there's a guy trying to fish, and this old lady's talking shit. And he turns and says, I'm just trying to fish, ma'am. And she's like, get the hell out of here. And he's like, I'm just trying to fish. She says, oh, you can't fish. You don't know how to fish. Look at those stupid shoes. And she just starts talking shit. Well, it went viral a few months ago, and now it's on Ridiculousness. The guy talking in the video is one of my fucking brothers, one of my homies, Blake Abbey. His band Musical Chairs. Go check them out. They're located in Florida now. Cool motherfuckers between Blake and Dirty, between Blake and Kevin. I got to hang out with the Iceman again. Thanks a lot, guys. Look at them britches. Where'd you get them britches? Yeah, look at this. This is the suitcase. That was a suitcase right there. They were just lying on the floor, and like they were closed. These suitcases were just lying there, and I was like, wait a minute. Are you guys the turtles? And they're like, yeah, what do you think? And I was like, wait a minute. Are those the suits? And they opened it up, and it was just Donatello staring back at me. Like a bunch of legs and shit. It was crazy. It's like Shredder 1 and fucking cut him up to pieces and was taking him home to Baxter Stockman. Yeah, these dudes right here, some of the coolest motherfuckers. Shout out to my brother Paul Gonzalez for taking all these pictures. I was all drunk, like, hey, get a picture. I didn't even think of, like, I'm an asshole. I didn't think about even trying to snap pictures for him. I'm so stupid. Sorry, brother. I call my brother, by the way. But my brother Paul took all of these. Thanks a lot, buddy. I took my brother the last time we hung out with Vanilla Ice in Hollywood, so I had to take him to this. And then, of course, the man, the legendary Tone Loc, hanging out. We got Dirty back there stuffing his face. And Tone Loc had some good bud, man. He had some straight Cali, some Cali stank. It was tight. And there was all the free liquor you can handle back there. It was tight. We were getting drunk. And the man himself, the legendary Vanilla Ice, the Ice Man. It was funny. We're there hanging out, before the show, right before Vanilla Ice his set started. He went back there and he's like, what's up? He made a drink. We're chilling. You can hear Two Live Crew on stage doing Baby Got Back. And so everyone's kind of dancing. Everyone's in a good mood. I started dancing, and out of the corner of my mouth, I said, Baby Got Buns. And he like kind of had a look on his face like, who the fuck said that? What idiots in here? And then he turned and looked at me and my brother, and he looked at us a little strange. He's like, wait a minute, who are these guys? Wait a minute, who are these guys? And then I was like, hey, dude, it's me, man. Like, we hung out in Hollywood. I won the hot dog competition for Bar S. He's like, oh shit, what's up, man? He like shook my hand and whatever. He's like, y'all want to take a picture? And we took a picture. My brother, I'm so stupid. I didn't think of getting a picture with him. My bad. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. But it was cool, man. It was like he remembered us right away once we reminded him, of course, because the guy sees a million people every day. So he was tight, man. So we were the only people in the backstage area that didn't belong there, you know, who didn't need to be there. And we were able to hang out beforehand with Vanilla Ice, go out, watch the show, come back in. You know, he could have had everybody out and had the room to himself if he wanted to. He had no problem with all of us hanging out. It was very cool, man. Fucking cool as dude. If you ever get the chance to hang with Vanilla Ice, I highly recommend it. Very cool dude. He'll answer your questions, take pictures with you, shoot the shit. He's just a dude. He likes talking about houses and shit. Like, he's all about his construction shit. You get over here and check this out. When after the show, he sat down. He was tired. His ears are ringing. My buddy Kevin, the Dirty, just handed him that. He said, "Here, sign this." He's like, "All right," and he just signed it and threw it on the table. So at the end of the night, I was like, "Hey, can I keep that?" And I got it still. I need to take the bread out eventually, but it's a autographed baguette. That's pretty tight. Who else has that? Vanilla Ice signed baguette from our local HEB groceries. And here we go, man. This is a tight shot. I wanted to share just some quick pictures. This is a really cool shot of the Iceman doing his thing. He's a patriotic dude. Very cool show. I wish I could have showed more footage, but you know, a lot of it is a lot of it was covers. The Joy Burst. Shout out to Joy Burst. Everybody drink Joy Burst. Ooh, sorry. Everybody go out and you can order Joy Burst online, I'm sure. You can get them. They're not bad at all. The sugar-free ones, that's what we're looking at right here. So, I'm very happy to have hung out with you guys. I'm going to have to take off here in a bit. I'm just going to go and I'm going to finish off my tasty Vanilla Ice endorsed Joy Burst. Everybody go and find yourself some, because it is worth it. I'll tell you that. Support the Iceman, support Tone Loc, support all these tours, because they'll keep fucking doing them if we keep going to them. I'm sure. So yeah, that wasn't necessarily KMK related there at the end, but hey guys, always a fun time. It is very hot down here. I'm gonna hang out and we're gonna shoot this shit. I'm very happy to have done this with you. If you guys want to hear anything else from me, or hear me talk about or review or do anything like that, let me know down in the comments and I will do it. We'll do more live streams. I keep saying I think I figured out the issue, but at this point I really don't even know. But hey guys, thanks for hanging out. It's been a good time. I got a lot of stuff coming out on the channel very soon. Please like, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the better the channel does. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I very much appreciate anybody willing to hang out with me. This means a lot. Go get Joy Burst. Have yourself a Joy Burst. See you soon, guys.